Hello viewers, welcome to the video lecture series of Hand Embroiderer Class 10th, Unit 1, Session 2. The topic for today is harmony. We see that harmony is a very important concept in our life. But before we actually drop on to harmony, let us understand why do we need it. You must have noticed many a times that there are many musicians who are actually coming out with various notes, and all these notes actually fall in a lot of sync. Only can they communicate a particular meaning and also a pleasing or a soothing effect to the ears of the people listening to it. So in design, harmony is a very important concept. But like we know that for every bigger piece to look good, there are some components building it. And these components are referred to as elements of design. Now how do we arrange these elements of design together so that the complete piece actually looks a wonderful piece of art? These guidelines are referred to as the principles of design. One such principle which is very important to note over here is harmony, because it ensures that every part of the design joins together, though being unique, gets interrelated and finally presents a complete picture. So harmony is a very important concept to consider. Before we actually get into what is harmony, let's understand how was it derived. So it was derived from a Greek word harmos, which meant joint, and also a Latin word which was harmonia, meaning joining or concord, finally bringing us to the main meaning of harmony, which means in agreement or concord. Thus, when everything is in sync, we refer to it as being in harmony. In harmony, we actually call a person to be at peace, because whatever he sees or feels is soothing. So design also holds a very special place for harmony. For design, it refers to as relatedness but oneness, unity but not monotony. So that's very important to understand, because many a times we might understand that this is a monochrome dress, but there is no harmony at all, because something is falling out of place. We must ensure harmony in such a manner that there is always a unity of thought. The ideas must be related, the components should be in sync, thereby bringing in harmony. So like we understood that harmony is a very important concept to bring in sync between the various elements which are present in a design, so that it looks organized, interrelated, yet do not take away the unique appeal of every single element that is present. But where do we actually use it? So we use it when we have to bring a consistency or a compatibility in the various elements of design. When this happens, only can then a design be considered to be a complete one. So when we actually talk about harmony, we ensure that every part of the design is in proper sync with it. But you must always remember that whenever we are applying harmony to any design or art piece, there should be things that should be kept in mind. First, we must avoid monotony. Second, we must ensure compatibility in variety. And third is that we must ensure unity. Only when these three things are kept in mind can harmony be applied in the most optimizable manner for the design to look wonderful. So far, we have understood that harmony is a very important concept when we talk about principles of design. We have understood what is harmony exactly and also where it should be applied. But it is very important for us, how can we actually apply it? We can be either in agreement with everyone that is there with us and achieve our goal, or we can disagree but express our ideas so that the goal is achieved. But why do we need that? We need this because everyone in this world needs clarity. And how do we get clarity? We get clarity when we are organized, when we are connected, and finally we are unique, leading to the achievement of the final goal. Similar thing happens with harmony. When everything is interrelated and connected but unique in themselves, it leads to harmony. So there are certain ways we can talk about how harmony can be achieved. The various ways are as follows. The spaces must be interestingly distributed, because spaces actually happens to be one of the typical elements of design which must be used cautiously. Second comes shapes. Though there are various types of shapes that we know, but they must be similar and properly balanced. Only can then harmony be achieved. So third comes the point where functional, structural and decorative stability must be attained. Now this is the case of either athleisure or athletic wear, where everything has to be kept in mind before finally designing the silhouette, which actually brings out harmony for the viewer to look at. Finally, we come to the most important one, which is ideas. The ideas must be related. Not forgetting that the textures that are there should also be interrelated to each other. Only can then the harmony be achieved. Thereby, we have understood that there are 5 ways which we can use so as to establish harmony in a particular piece of art or design. Finally, we have come to a part where we must conclude what we have learned so far. We need harmony in everything we do. So for designers to establish harmony, all the elements of design and principles of design must be properly synced and brought together and used cautiously with care so as to ensure that harmony is established. Because harmony is very important to give a complete, a pleasing and a soothing experience for the viewer to have. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, keep watching.